Hey everyone, Scalene here. Today I'm going to be covering the new meta introduced in Fortnite Season 5, things like the new shotguns, rotation methods, an amazing solo drop spot to get instant 50 shield, and how to find the closest player to you, and more. So stick around, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alrighty, let's get to it. A really good hiding and mobility strategy that was introduced is the introduction of this form of quicksand. If you hold still on the sand by the 0 point, you actually get sucked in and you're able to move around freely under the sand. It's pretty hard to be detected, especially if you're holding still, and you move a lot faster than, say, walking, and it's a lot quieter than a car. Next up, the new 0 point dash crystals, as I kind of call them. They are a form of hop rock type item that form around the 0 point. You can actually farm these by farming the glowing rocks around the 0 point area, and when you consume them, if you double tap your jump button, you will dash forward. The dash crystal lasts around 30 seconds when activated. The new 0 point is not like the one that was introduced in Chapter 1. It is not a rift, instead it is more of like a catapult that is directional. So depending on where you hit the 0 point from, it'll launch you out at the opposite direction. Sort of if you draw a straight line out from where you're pointing is where it'll launch you. At the best optimal angle, it'll launch you about 160 meters out. Using this knowledge, the new Flapjack POI, you are able to hit the 0 point at the opposite angle near the bottom and get launched straight out onto the dock, instantly gratifying you 50 shield from the 0 point and allowing you to loot up the POI from there. Yeah, it sends you out. Oh my gosh. That was clean. It says 160 meters. Yeah, I made it right to the dock. This season has introduced an NPC sort of system, with the currency being gold. You can get gold from killing players or farming up furniture, as well as bounties and rewards gained by these NPCs. They can be found at a lot of POIs and unmarked locations, as well as just kind of around the map. Here at the Flapjack bar, we have the man cake, and he and every other NPC has a bounty feature. This is one of my favorite features because if you accept the bounty by talking to him, it'll show you the nearest player in the area. And that's actually really huge, especially for early game competitive, because it'll show you the closest player to you, and it can allow for a refresh, or it can allow for a clean rotate to avoid them. Reading the bounty map is actually a bit of a skill. Basically, how it works is generally if you want to seek out the player that you got the bounty on, you want to look for the center of the map. Once you get to there, then you want to analyze it. As your timer runs out, you have 5 minutes to find them. It'll start to slowly shrink so you can be able to target them. If they're not in the center of the map and you can't find them, look to see if the circle is moving. Depending on the direction it moves, they should be on the edge of that circle. So if it moves north, then they should be on the north edge. As far as I'm aware, there's only 2 mythic items in competitive, and that's the Mandalorian. If you look, he is near the center of the map by his ship, and be really careful because he can just fry you out of thin air. But once you kill him, he drops 2 items. His gun, like in the movie, it's a sniper rifle with infrared vision and a jetpack with limited use. The jetpack can be really good for holding ultimate height in stacked endgames, so I would really recommend carrying that and maybe incorporating it to your loot route. As of right now, there are 4 shotguns in the game: the charge shotgun, the tac shotgun, the dragonfire shotgun, and the ever elusive double barrel shotgun. I'm saying that because I have yet to find it. Basically, you want to use the charge and tac only. The dragonfire and double barrel really aren't worth it. I believe the double barrel has a flint knock effect, but it's really strange. I literally haven't gotten the chance to try it out. The dragonfire fires 4 shotgun shots at once, does a total of 190 damage max, I believe, and then you have to reload after 1 fire. It's really not worth it as a competitive weapon. It also sets all the builds on fire around it, and it just sucks. It really does epic. Like, what are you doing? Add the pump. With that being said, in solos, I would really recommend you just use the tac at the moment. You can get purple and gold tacs, and overall it's just the best weapon for keying. You just kind of want to get in close and just line up your shots, and you just gotta hit them. In duos right now, which I believe is going to be the mode, some people are saying squads, but we are yet to be announced. I would recommend running 1 charge, 1 tac, and have the tac player just eat bullets to the face while the charge player just kind of hits hard from behind. This has generally been a pretty good strategy that I found, and it's solid. I'd recommend it. AR wise, the AK and the tactical AR were introduced. The tactical AR is spawned, I believe, primarily by the new IO drone AI things. They spawn around the map. I'm pretty sure they're guaranteed just at random times in different locations. I don't have a map, I don't believe. but if you find out your drop spot has it, then I'd really recommend at least one you carry the tactical AR. It takes light ammo, 30 bullets per clip, and it just fries people. Now as for the AK, I would really only recommend picking up the purple and gold if you have the choice. They have lesser bloom and lesser recoil if I'm not mistaken, and they're overall just a better choice. I really enjoy the purple and gold AK, especially as they do a good damage. Movement wise, this season is pretty cheesed. We have bouncers and shockwaves for the majority of people, and the sand at the center of the map, the 0 point, which I wouldn't recommend using, and cars. Now there is a mobility method that is a bit weird. I don't like how it's laid out, but it's so far the best method, and that's the rift to go fish. Yeah, you heard me right. The only way to get this fish is by fishing, and it's just as it sounds. It is a literal rift to go as a fish, as in rift to goes from chapter 1. Your best method to getting this fish is from the pro fishing rod or just the blue one. There aren't any upgrade stations this season, but there are upgrade henchmen / NPCs. I haven't tried if it works, but your next best bet is to find it from the fishing barrels, or at Sweaty Sands. There is a henchman on the ice cream dock that will sell you a pro fishing rod for gold. Another new fish that was added is the dash rock fish. I don't believe that's its actual name, but it's just like the dash rocks over by the 0 point. If I'm not mistaken, it lasts 30 seconds, and it's another really good form of mobility that you can use. It's looking like that's going to do it for now. If I missed anything, please let me know. It's looking like fishing spots are going to be the meta this season again, especially if you can fish up a rift fish or a purple tack or even a purple charge if I'm not mistaken. Then you should be good to go for most endgames, and you should be able to win a lot of your games, especially if you have more than one rift fish. Other than that, you may want to land it somewhere with sand, or maybe even find a way to hit the 0 point to get instant shield, things like that. That's gonna have to do it though. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and really any bit helps. If you really want to support me, you can also go check out my Twitch channel. I do a lot of live streams there, and I'm kind of documenting my road to becoming a pro player. Alrighty, thanks for watching.